Hey y'all, welcome back to Becoming Me. Today I want to share something really personal. It's about how I survived after I stopped working months ago. Yeah, you heard it right. I stopped working and somehow I didn't go broke. Bills were still getting paid and the roof was still over my head. Truth is, I used to pray all the time. I was always asking God for answers for a way out, for something different. I found myself working all the time, not really liking what I did for work. But then I realized I was praying and still not listening. There was too much noise, too much rushing, worrying, chasing. I couldn't hear what God was really trying to say because I was too focused on trying to survive, like most of us do. So I had to stop. I had to cut out all that background noise. And when I finally got still, I could actually hear what God had been telling me all along. Yes. A lot of times we pray, but we don't listen for answers. We just pray and then hoping a miracle will come. But that's when things started changing. I wasn't out here grinding behind every dollar. I wasn't running job to job, just trying to make ends meet. That's it. Instead, I stayed home. I started pouring into myself. I started pouring into my home. I started pouring into my family, into my well-being. I started going to church again. Yes. I started getting into my Bible. And let me tell you something. I had zero income. Nothing coming in. But somehow every bill still got paid. It's like almost a miracle when you think about it. Nothing was late. Nothing got shut off. Things just kind of kept going, kept coming through. God made a way. Not because I was out there hustling harder, but because I was finally living right. And during that quiet season, something bigger happened. I finally enrolled in college. Y'all, I had never even shown interest in school before. Not because I didn't care, but because I was always too busy chasing the next paycheck. And right after high school, I enlisted in the military. So that was just something that was on the back burner. And that's real. Sometimes money becomes such a barrier, it keeps us from even dreaming about more. But when I slowed down, when I stopped chasing, and when I started listening, I realized I could do something for me. Now I'm doing something I never thought I'd do. And for once, first time, I'm not just working to survive, I'm learning how to live with purpose. I always knew I wanted to help people, I just didn't know how or which avenue to take. And working all those customer service jobs, they never really fulfilled me, Some days I would like it, some days I didn't, but I really didn't enjoy it. They were just a way to get by, a way to survive, a way to pay bills. But now I'm figuring out what I'm really here for, and it feels right. So if you're in that place where life feels like nonstop survival mode, get quiet and start listening. Because sometimes the breakthrough doesn't come through by doing more work. It comes through stillness. That's how I survived. Not with money, with faith, with peace, and with purpose. Thanks for watching. If this spoke to you, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe. You're not alone in this. We're all becoming who we're meant to be. If you're on this journey, like I am, subscribe to Becoming Me, where healing, faith, and purpose meets. Thank you.